season was like you working with all the girls, actually putting in the work this season?
You saying for the Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, have you been watching, girl? It is a mess. So what I will say is this season I didn't realize that I was getting dogged out the way I was.
Maybe they was giving it to you.
It's so bad when you think that you cool with somebody and then you watch back and you see some of the things that they were saying that you didn't know they were saying.
That's messed up.
It really makes you feel like, dang, like
I should have been going hard on them too.
Yeah, I should have been going way harder, you know?
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's a lot of things, you know, you could say that you don't necessarily say sometimes when you think you're trying to, you know, show love to people.
Yes.
But then when you find out that they weren't really showing you that same kind of love, you be like, man.
Well, screw you. Then you want to really get revenge. It's like,
You got to look at it like this. Marlo got that piece, and you should have said, this is too good to be true. You really thought that she was going to really act like she has some sense.
Yeah, she don't have no sense.
The real sad thing about it is Kandi was like one of the few people that was rooting for Marlo to even get a peach, but that's a whole nother conversation. But thank you for calling.
Yeah, Kandi had got her job as well, but we'll talk about that at a later date.
Right.
But listen, Kandi, now I love you. I appreciate you. Actually, I have a show on YouTube, and one of your consultants has really helped me out. Thank you for the lubrication because that really helps in the bedroom. And girl, yes, I love you. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you for even though you get a lot of slack, I understand that you have a good heart.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah. And listen, I might get commentary on you later, but I still love you.
All right.
Well, bye.
Love you too. She said, you know, that's so funny. She said, I might do commentary on you later. That means she gonna go in on her YouTube show.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
She got to get to it.
Ty, what's up? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, Kandi?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. And hi, Shamia. I know you up there.
Hey, best friend.
Hey, I'm not trying to throw no shade, but I got to ask a question I got to ask.
Okay.
So I was just wondering, with the new season going on, do you think that the show needs like a Nene Leakes personality? You know, since the newbies, to me, have seemed to, you know, just be a little whack.
That's funny. I don't think anybody on our show is whack. I think everybody is different. You know what I mean? I think it's a lot of people are really, really liking this season. As far as Nene is concerned, I don't think anybody should ever try to be Nene Leakes. I think she is who, you know, she is Nene, and I don't think anybody can ever replace her. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people can try to be anybody else. You know what I mean? So I feel like this season is just different. You know, you got different personalities and it's still good. You know, it's just different than what it was, you know?
Okay, can I say this real quick? Because I know other callers got to call in.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not saying that nobody needs to be Nene Leakes, but I feel like it needs to be like an Like, I don't feel like Kenya's giving an you know. I think she just, you know, she's just there. She's a beauty queen or Miss USA, whatever her title is. I don't know. I can't think what her title is off the top of my head.
So you're just you used to Kandi being in your face, and you like, I mean, Kenya being in your face, and Kenya kind of chilling out. So you ain't here for that.
Like giving an but your personality fit, because I mean everybody can't give an You have to have some kind of personality that's just settled. So I feel like, you know, from a lot of the girlfriends that I have around the area in the different states, you know, a lot of them just watch like little clips. They're not watching the actual show no more. So when you got people like Drew Todora, that's kind of boring, but she's trying to bring up little props like a dog bone out her purse, like that was just pre-planted. I mean, that's a little whack to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like it needs, but it needs to be some kind of a bigger personality up there that's throwing a little bit more shady, but not being mean, not being a bully. So that's all I would say, girl.
Well, okay. I mean, I respect your opinion. I mean,
right. I think it's funny though, because it's like at first you saying, you know, oh, Kenya's too much, she's a bully, she's too in your face, and then now she's chilling out. Y'all like, it's boring. Kenya need to be, you know, she's just there now. What y'all want the girl to do?
Yeah, I love the way Kenya is this season. I feel like, you know, she's, you know, showing a softer side of herself. She's being more loving, showing you more of herself with her daughter, and you know, as a mother, you know, I just think, it's, you know, cool to see this side of her. Now, she has been turning up. I don't know what episode you missed because she done turned up a couple times.
I just been watching the clip.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, that's why. That's
All
the
right,
problem.
you gotta watch the whole show, girl. All right, bye, friend.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
Drea and Latonia.
Yeah, okay. Oh, man, but that's why.
Oh, she gonna turn your phone down, Drea.
Drea, turn your phone down.
She on y'all live.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, you watching the live. What's up, girl?
Hey, what's going on? Good morning, y'all.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. So look, I know everybody calling and talking about the show and all of that. I'm calling in to shoot my business side. So I'm a small creative producer from Kansas City. I just recently moved out to Georgia. And so I'm trying to see, you know, if you still looking for videographers, creative producers, anybody to do your VPS, photo shoots, that type of stuff.
We are, yes. DM House of Glam. HAUSE of Glam. Just DM her right quick. She can help put you into the loop with us. We definitely looking for more videographers and creators.
Okay, it's
You heard me?
okay. I just wrote it down. Yep. House of Glam. I'm about to do it right
Yeah,
now.
HAUSE of Glam. All right.
Thank you, best friend.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Last one, Lyric in Atlanta. It's a guy. Lyric in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Hey, Lyric. Good morning.
How are you all?
Good.
Hey,
How you
Lyric.
doing?
I'm doing very, very well. I had a real quick question because I know y'all got stuff to do. I wanted to talk to Kandi. Good morning.
Good
You know,
morning.
we just released the interview with Patrick Dallas from Kandi and the Gang last night. We were promoting his black-owned business, Food Confiance. And that's what we do on our show, the RT Show. I was wondering what we would have to do to get you and Mr. Tucker on the show to show some light on your black-owned businesses.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Really just talk to our team. I mean, you can hit up Don Juan or Esther on our team and they can work it out.
All right, we're going to do that. Love you guys. Y'all have a good one.
Love
Thank
you
you,
too.
boo.
Bye.
So what we're gonna do? We're not gonna air none of the calls. Those are super long. So right here should like
I'm
we can
gonna
talk to
ask my
Kandi
stuff,
about the
yeah.
show, but be like, you know, we been talking to y'all callers, y'all been shooting y'all shots. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
Like you can
All
talk
right.
about what they've been talking about, but we ain't gotta. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said they
So yeah, we ain't gonna play that today. She's gonna come up. She's gonna mention like some of the stuff people asked or whatever, or like talk about.
Oh, I'm not
how
saying
they shoot and whatnot.
saying other than one.
No, I know, but what did she actually say?
People
I'll
do
tell you
what
later,
they're
I'm not
supposed to
saying.
do. You're supposed to ask to get the hookup.
It was terrible.
Right, but I'm yeah, no, I'm like, they're shooting their shot. Good job.
Yeah, that's
Overall.
yeah, I like when people do that.
About how
Nah, it's not good for
sometimes
the show.
on the show, the bad part about it is people don't know.
No, I'm saying
She
like
prefers
they-
that
because,
nobody
like I said, it's
discuss it
taking
because
going
like
off
she
right.
like it's one thing maybe
And then
arguing
she
with her
answered
daughter
live.
showing you.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Add to it.
With me, Kandi, we doing another play.
Oh, actually, it's September.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm a producer on the Broadway show, The Piano Lesson, starring
Okay.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, you said Broadway, so that's gonna be in New York for a while. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we can do that too. Before
I'm
we
not
close
in
out with
it.
her.
I'm
Let's
just
talk
a
about
producer.
things coming up. What she's got coming up. You know what I
I was
mean?
gonna say, look,
Bedroom
let me
candy.
help out when y'all come down to the Fox.
Oh, we got a bedroom candy convention. I want people to come through.
I want to come to that this year.
You should.
When is that?
It's
This last weekend of
it's the last weekend. Look at your phone right quick so I can tell you the real date.
That's next.
I want to. I want to come and talk about my favorite thing. It's like the.
should.
It's actually the one of the first pieces you
the
had.
26th.
The cuddle.
Is that what it's called?
You want to talk about the one that girl?
Yeah,
The
that's my
26th.
favorite one.
The
So,
26th
yeah.
is the Friday.
Hey, Miss Pat. Miss Pat in the line.
I'm so good.
Miss Pat, where you at?
Right here. That bedroom candy.
Ah, yeah, that bedroom candy. Be doing their thing.
Aww.
Where is she?
She is working. You know, she stay working, but she comes back on Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, she does comedy and stuff on the weekends, and
I want to go to a show.
but she finally wrapped her season, so now she can hang out.
I'm talking about I want to go to a comedy show.
Oh yeah, we should. Oh God, let's go. Let's go to one of the ones she has on the road. She's
That'd
not on
be
a damn
fun.
plane. She's leaving Canada. Oh, that's nice.
Yay. Yeah, I definitely want to go to one of their shows.
Yeah,
We can
gonna set
go
it
to
up.
one of the ones out of town.
Yeah, let's make it like a girls' weekend.
Yeah. gotta find a fun place.
All right,
to go
30
to.
seconds, guys. We're coming up in 30 seconds. This is
So
the
when we
beginning.
sign you
Wait,
up for
no, that's
Better
hard.
Candy Weekend, Shamia.
You said what? When we sign you
No,
up?
I want to do it. I want to do it. It'd be fun out here.
Yeah.
I feel like I see the pictures
Who's
every time, and
performing
it's
this
always
year?
after the fact.
Is anyone
So I wanna
performing,
come.
Candy?
Yeah, we
I'm gonna give a testimonial. I'm gonna do a live.
The fun day is the last.
Wait, the kick off party is
Y'all, we're coming up
Friday.
in 10 seconds. Stand by.
Pull up the date for me.
So People Station B103, the ATL's #1 for hip hop and R&B. Big Tigger Morning Show. Big Tigger and comedian Miss Pat will return on Monday.
That's right.
Yes.
I am Gerard J. sitting for Big Tig. Shamia Morton is here with her buddy.
That's right. Hey, best friends. That's what I got. Candy Verse stuck in the studio with me. Hey, boo.
Hey.
Baby mama looking all good and on this live. Baby, they've been calling in for Candy. The phone lines won't stop blowing up, but I got to get my questions in before. I mean,
Well, let's go. Let's kick
as
it
a
off.
former friend of Real Housewives of Atlanta, I like the season. I'm excited about it. You're over halfway through the season so far, and
halfway,
they have
yeah.
really been like coming for you. I don't
I was
understand.
shocked.
I don't like it.
I was like, what is going on? It's so crazy because when we were actually filming, I did not realize that they were going in on me like that.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's some of the
crazy.
people that you really be going hard for, like Marlo. Like
It's so crazy. Like she and I really didn't have any words until later on. So it was like to find out that earlier on in the season that she had been talking so much trash. I was so shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of crazy when you feel like you're cool with somebody and then you realize, oh, so this how you do me?
Right, and the thing is, because, I know when you're filming, you don't really know what people are saying, even down to their confessionals. You don't know what's being
Exactly.
said. It's not until you actually see it, and you're like, wait, you was talking trash about me that whole time? Like,
Right.
I didn't even know we wasn't cool at the moment. And that's where you be like, okay, that was some fake stuff. Like, I hated, but Mayetta definitely had your back.
That's
and
my
she
girl.
was
I
looking
love
out
her.
for you. The thing I did not like about the show is sometimes you can go really below the belt and go too far. I know you've had things happen to you in the past, on past
course.
seasons, where people would say things that were like detrimental to your livelihood even.
Yes.
And it's kind of like, what's too far? For me, I felt like the comments that Marlo made about Kenya's daughter were too far, and I thought at some point the network should have stepped in and been like, okay, no, we're not bringing the kids in. It's kind of like, I know she just got a piece this season, but did you expect her to turn up like she did? Jesus.
Well, that was a trick question. They stepped in. That a lot of that stuff wasn't in there. Shamia with the T.
But you do speak on it, and you brought Fatum in there, and y'all definitely talked about it.
We talked about it
I
on
watched.
Speak on It, and I didn't realize. It is a sensitive subject. I guess they do want to be sensitive about things that are said about
Yeah.
our children. So, some of those things where, and I shouldn't have said, I guess I shouldn't have let that leak on my YouTube show.
Too bad.
So, with that being said, I don't want to go too far into
Right.
that. But yeah, people do go below the belt.
Mm-hmm.
And, it was not cool.
Okay, well, we're going to get more into it because I definitely got to ask you about your thoughts on, this Martell Holt and the charade bit. So y'all don't go nowhere.
Why you asking? Don't ask me. Do not ask me.
She gonna talk about it.
Do
She gonna
not
talk about it.
ask
Keep it right
me.
here. You got more calls. You got questions
Please
for Candy
don't
Verse
ask
Tucker.
me.
Call us up 44741-WVEE, and that is
Please don't ask me. I don't wanna lie to you.
447-441-9833.
All right, 8:30 right now. Let's go check on 3 things that you need to know.
Please don't ask me. Don't ask me what I think about that. Don't ask me what I think about that. I want to keep my opinion to myself.
We want to know. Because,
Oh my God.
No.
It ain't happening on the show. Why would I speak about it on
I know, but that's fine. That's why we want you to speak on it, because it ain't on the show. It's going to happen right here. Basically,
That's the thing. But
I was
I'm gonna let
shocked
them-
when
that
I
makes
saw
no sense.
her in an interview. Somebody asked her about Tyrone's
Hey, what's your name?
sex life, bedroom life, and she gave it to the man. Was like, it was kind of like, ooh. So y'all didn't have sex all that time, and then when you finally did, you didn't like it. Okay, that was one thing. And then recently, Tyrone came up talking about how he didn't stand her up. She knew all about it, and she knew that he wasn't able to leave the house because he was on house arrest or whatever. So, that being said, now she's dating this other reality star, Martell. I'm like, we all know how this works. At the end of the season, when things have wrapped, the show must go on. The story must be told. And is this a thing that we are gearing up for next season? Is this a story for next season? Is this what it's giving? Because I saw that whole thing that she did with Fredio
on a random street.
Yeah, I mean, come on. And Sandy Springs, the
full
beauty
interview.
box, the beauty bar, whatever.
Paparazzi.
I gotta go do my $1 billion walk.
Y'all want to talk to two more listeners? Two more people calling. Y'all want to talk to them?
We go here or we just go outside?
So is Tyrone
Okay, yeah,
saying? Is Tyrone saying that?
Let's go to the phone to talk to some more people to see what's what.
I would take one just in case. So when we get out of traffic, we'll talk to these last two people. I didn't get those cities because
Why you always get me in trouble on here? Stop accepting your invitation. Come to B103.
She's done so good, hasn't she? She ain't said nothing out of the way about nobody.
Now, what I will say, when Marlo got her peach, we talked to you, Kandi, and that was another thing. When you was backing her up, you were saying like, "Oh, I think it's a good thing."
Yeah, you
Long
were super
deserved.
excited
You
about
talked
it.
highly about that.
Her whole press
I'm
run,
like,
she talked about.
So what happened? Then she said something bad. She
Yeah, she came for Kandi. Yeah. A few
Wait, Marlo's the one with the that's the one with the nephews?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready? All right, so we're gonna go to line 1, Princess. You don't need most, Kandi. You don't need
First one.
Princess.
Hello.
Hey, Princess. What's your question for Kandi?
Hi, how are you? Good morning.
Good
What's up?
morning.
Good morning, Kandi. How are you?
I'm awesome. How are you?
Awesome. So, Kandi, now I would like to ask a question. This is not related to the housewives, if you don't mind, but
Okay.
this is about somebody that you know. His name is Jacorian on Instagram, aka Meek Wig.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you know of him because a lot of the housewives go to him to get their hair done. And just off of y'all, like I checked out his Instagram page and I ordered a wig from him.
Uh-huh.
And this man is a
Honestly, I
scammer.
mean, no offense. I mean, I know him, but I don't know him that well. Like, he's not my stylist or anything, so I can't
Right.
really do anything about whatever it is
Right.
y'all had issue.
Well, I'm not wanting you to do anything. I just want to bring awareness to the situation because this man is out here scamming women for money. He got my Instagram page deleted after he scammed me, and I reposted his video on the shade room. So I'm just trying to bring awareness and trying to figure out, why the housewives, prestigious women of Atlanta will be associated with this scammer.
I don't think that they knew that he was a scammer when they associated with him. They was probably like you, ignorant to whatever was going on. So when they reached out to get their hair done or their wigs or whatever, I'm sure they didn't think they were going, you know what I'm saying? Just like you. So it's an innocent, that's like
I don't
saying.
know what he does with his business, and like I said, I know him through a friend. We don't have a close relationship, so
She can't really speak on
I
that.
can't even speak on that. But have a good morning. I'm sorry. I
Have a
hope
good
y'all
day,
can
boo.
work that out.
Thanks for calling.
They got bun people with the burgers today. Sorry, this is Mondi. It's a guy, Mondi.
Hey, Mondi. What's your question for Kandi?
I just have a simple question. What's the biggest piece of advice you can give to a beginning entrepreneur?
You said, what
Biggest
is...
piece of advice to give to an
The
upcoming
biggest piece of advice you can give
Okay,
to an entrepreneur?
well, I would say, to me, so much I would say to a young entrepreneur, but I would say, first of all, make sure you get the basics done. Like when you first come up with your name, make sure you lock down all the domains for your name as soon as you come up with it. The web domain, all the social media profiles for the name, and stuff like that. Start working on your trademark. Little things that you need to do to make sure that you're always protected. Even though you think of it as a lot of people think it's not a big deal in the beginning, but if you start blowing something up, you'll realize other people will take those things from you after, you already start, promoting it and pushing it. So you need to start, think to protect yourself early on. Then I'll also tell people to, I would say this over and over, collaboration is key. So if you, are trying to get more people to look at your brand or find more people to listen to. I don't know what it is that you do, but let's say if you sell hair or if you sell clothes or whatever it is, find other people who market to that same type of customer that you like, and maybe y'all do a joint event together so that they can bring their customers out, you bring yours, and then y'all, that gives you more people that will support all of what y'all got going on. You know what I mean? Market together, and it would help build all of y'all's name. Instead of, so many of us are like crabs in a barrel. We try to, be so scared that, if we put somebody else's name on the flyer or we post somebody else that, it's going to stop something for you. When really, the more and more we post each other, somebody may be gaining a little bit more than you, but you're going to be gaining as well. And we got to remember that those 500 people that go hard for you, it doesn't matter if you only got 500 followers and this person has, 2,000 followers or whatever. Those 500 followers that person has, they might be very, very loyal. They may be go hard. So think that might be 500 loyal people you can add to your customer base, So, I always think about that, I can say love. Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, love you, Kandi. Love you, Chanel.
Love you too.
Love you. Thanks for calling.
No problem.
The second call, you don't have to email. You can just email it to me. I'm gonna make a post for it.
I think it's amazing how more people are calling in for your business savvy versus housewife stuff. I didn't think it. I mean, you know what I mean?
I appreciate
like
that.
the majority of the calls were geared toward entrepreneurship, business.
Were they? Because
tips.
I heard a little mess on there too.
Not even like maybe 3 or 4. Well, that was me.
You and your mess.
They trying to get
What's
their
the
life
Tia with
together.
Shamia?
They want the business
Kandi,
knowledge.
it's Kandi. Your Instagram is Kandi, right?
Kandi.
But you handle it well. You definitely curved my ass. Damn. Like, you ain't gonna give me nothing? Give me nothing?
Oh, I have a charity give back tomorrow.
Oh, let's talk about it.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Everybody doing stuff.
Because it's back to school. Is yours is geared towards back to school too?
Oh, it's back to school. I don't know if all of the registration was filled up.
How much time we got on this next
I'm
week?
not sure.
I'm gonna find out one.
Probably.
Okay.
It's usually
I'm gonna keep it quick if
so
not.
your text. Did you send it to the text group?
I sent it. I didn't. Could you text Don Juan to see if registration filled up?
Where should we just
Tell Don Juan I said what up. I just seen Don one other day at Chicago Pizza.
Where's that at?
Over there.
Y'all want to go to Toast?
Hello.
I live like 5 minutes from it. It's over there off of like it's in Smyrna.
Okay.
Great. I'll text them.
Tell him Gerard I said what up.
Yeah, no, I haven't been able to get. Well, I haven't gotten it.
They be on your live. I love it. I don't think I've ever seen this many people on the live and stay on the live. Hey y'all, I love it. Like normally people log in and see it and they keep it pushing, but they actually staying with you. I love that.
What's up? Let's see. You don't bring your friend on the radio to embarrass her and set her up. They told you. Every time I come out here, she get me caught up in some mess.
What did I say that could have possibly have embarrassed her? Aside from asking the questions that everybody want to know.
Yeah, well, it's the questions that everybody want to know that I may not always want to answer.
Well, I mean, I gotta still ask them as a journalist. It's your job. You gotta ask what people want to know. Now, whether or not you respond to it, that's different. And she definitely curves what she doesn't respond to in the Kandi fashion. Like just now, she's I'm asking about things that are off limits on Housewives, and she's like, well, yeah, the producers tried to do their best to not weigh in on that, and it was my fault for speaking on it. I'll speak on it. She still ain't give me shit. I mean, I would have loved to have a little bit more, but she curved me. But you kind of curved. You ain't really tell me. I wanted to know your opinion. You was just kind of like, I'm staying away from it. But that's true fashion.
Speak on it, and I shouldn't have because it was something. It was a very sensitive subject. So basically, yes, it happened, but I shouldn't have spoke on it because they didn't really want to give it too much.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this: as a mom of a daughter too. I understand, and I feel I do feel bad for Kenya because I do think their kids should be off limits. Period. That's not just in reality TV. That's in life. Period. And just grown folks drama. You don't need to bring kids in it. Period. And I think Marlo was wrong for that. That's my opinion. But who cares about my opinion? Obviously, I'm not on the show. But yeah, I mean, I gotta ask. I gotta ask those questions, and I'm gonna definitely ask you when we come back up on air about your opinions on Sheree.
See, that's the one.
You don't want me to ask that one?
Well, no, because see, my thing is like, you know, I'm not gonna lie.
They got the reunion.
Well, that's why we always ask you.
But that's what ends up getting me in the
I
maze.
understand the science behind that. That makes sense to me.
You always got one friend in your crew that you know ain't gonna lie to you, even if they tell you things that you don't want to hear. They're gonna give it to you 100. And I gotta ask. I'm sorry.
My debate is, do I answer?
I'm gonna buy you
the
breakfast
question.
after this.
No,
Do
you
I
good,
answer the
you good. I was just
question,
saying,
or do I keep my opinion to
You
myself?
save it for the reunion.
Why do that ain't even
Why you
nothing
gotta
that happened
save
on the
it?
show? So what they got to do with the reunion?
They gonna bring.
I mean, at this point, they're using anything to bring anything up during the reunion, and it triggers people, and then they cut it out and make it something else, right? How they always do. They know how to trigger y'all at the reunion.
I mean, that ain't,
And
to
then
me, I don't
it's
see why
current
that would be a
events.
concept for the reunion.
It's current events.
It's the last break. So I just gave you a little count.
Okay, got it.
Oh, you didn't say both. You changed up. Kandi came in. You want to call me my
I'm
name.
trying to be very professional now. She said I'm being messy.
Well, I guess
I'm
it's
screaming.
Child, because you got the tea with Shamia.
Now she got checked by your best friend.
I did get checked, did I? Real fast. Damn. What? She said, not you just got checked by your best friend.
No, you got checked by
Somebody
my
read that
best
too?
friends and my comments.
Oh yeah.
My best friends was having my back over here.
They did. Why y'all? I mean, I can't ask questions like for real.
These my best friends over
Yeah,
here. They
but-
got my back.
Y'all
It's
do.
like-
Everybody's reading.
This the third joint. That's out
Somebody
right now.
said
That's-
keep
that's
your
what we do.
opinions to yourself. See, they told me I
You
got
got the one over the Nori beat.
It's more than 3.
They told me to be
I'm saying,
I'm
quiet.
trying to kiss your butt because they're like, oh, she said I want to keep my
You got
hands
the one
to
over the
myself.
Nori beat?
So let me just support her on that.
forgot who
Whatever.
sings that
We
one.
want to know what your opinion is. We do, and it ain't even that serious. Like you could be like, "Oh, I'm here for her. She like him. We like him. I mean, I love him. You love him. I love him." Or you know, I don't like it. He already married. He on the show where he married. Blah blah blah. He cheated on her. He gonna cheat on you. Whatever your opinion is, let it be.
My opinion is way left of what you even said, child.
Well, they're gonna say, well, if it was Todd, they
We
were
coming up
talking
in a
about,
minute.
you would be upset.
Whatever. I was trying to say 40 and 30. I couldn't get it out.
Oh, he got a show this weekend. Are we doing anything with this?
Oh wait, no.
Is that us?
Not that I know of.
Somebody said it ain't. What you say about be quiet sometimes? Somebody said don't get in trouble, Kandi, but ask the question, Shamia. Oh, somebody said how's your relationship with Portia, Shamia?
Good. I'm actually the matron of honor at her wedding.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
That's right, Shamia. Keep it real. See, my people over here, they got my back.
Yeah.
It ain't but a couple of them, but we holding it down, and I like it.
Her count went down 150.
I got 225. It's actually going up.
All right, 50 seconds.
They said we really
Hey,
got
Brian.
way left. Hey, Brian.
When do I get to talk about what I got going on before you start pressuring me about the tea on
Okay.
Look, Kandi,
I think we got to end it with all your stuff.
I got you covered with what you got going on.
We ended it with your stuff. We don't want to leave them on that.
She's trying to get juicy.
Mm-hmm. We can get to the tea first.
I gave her a little sticky note reminder.
Hey, I need a bug and child. I need a bug. I need a bug, child.
I need it now.
I need a bug and child.
Yeah.
I need a bug and child.
He has a
I need a
female
bug
child.
and child. Hey. Child.
Kendrick Lamar this weekend too.
Hey.
8:45 right now. 8:45 on the People Station. B103, the ATL's number 1 for hip hop
I need a
and
bug
R&B.
and child.
Big Tigger Morning Show. Mine is Big Tigger and Miss Pat until Monday. They return on Monday. I am Gerard J. sitting for Big Tig. Shamia Morton is here with her friend.
Right. That's right. I got Kandi Burruss in the studio. Kandi Burruss Tucker. What's up, boo?
Good morning.
Bonky in the house. Kandi.
Yes.
You know I gotta ask you everything. I mean, I do the Tia. That's what I do.
Lord
She's so mad at me, y'all, and I'm definitely gonna have to buy her breakfast. But I mean, Sheree is dating Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville. We
So
all
I
know
hear.
what he's giving and what he does. So, what you thinking? Like, what's your thoughts on it?
I don't want to give my thought.
Please, come on. What you think?
I don't want to give.
You like it or you hate it? Love or hate?
I don't love or hate.
You here for it? Is he invited to the couples cookout?
Now, Kandi, you know social media just said she love you so much because she know you're gonna tell the truth. That's what she said.
Come on.
Oh,
So
God.
what you thinking?
That what she had.
Because she done went from Tyrone to Martell.
Yeah, I don't want her to be in a situation where it feels like, you know, where she's being used for publicity. And I don't know him, don't get me wrong, but earlier this year, and I gotta be honest, family friend of mine who was on another reality show hit me up to go out on a date with him at Blaze and was like, oh, could you have another table open for us because we're gonna have somebody taking our pictures and videos so that they can post it and da-da-da-da, like this was something they had. And I was like, okay.
Oh, got it. So we
they went on the date, but no blog really posted, only like one place posted it. But my whole point was, now that I see this similar situation, I'm like, is he doing this? Or like, is he being genuine, or is he doing the same thing that he was doing with the other person I knew? So that's why I was like, ugh.
Oh, wow.
That's fair.
Weird.
That's fair. Because it doesn't look a little, it looks a little strange. You know,
it's a little cringing.
Yeah, and I feel cringy right now because I know everybody's going to be like, Kandi said, and I know I'm going to be, everybody's going to be mad at me. Well, but I didn't do anything.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you speaking on it.
There you go. With plug. Y'all better watch because of that tea, y'all better start watching Speak On It on my YouTube page.
Because she don't be this shy on Speak On It. She really does speak on it, and then she apologizes for it after the fact. Speak on it. And
well,
then
because I didn't have any intentions on talking about them or their relationship, but your message, Shamia with the tea, had to come asking me questions, and you know I can't sit up here and lie.
Hallelujah! Thank you. I'll pass it around the collection plate.
But, and to be clear, this, like I said, this has nothing to do with my feelings about Sheree. I got much love for Sheree, whatever. This ain't
we all love Sheree.
You know, nothing negative. And I do not know Martell personally. You know, I don't have anything bad to say about him personally.
Maybe Martell's trying to get that peach.
I'm not saying anything about him as a person, to be clear. I'm just saying because of the prior, it just made me kind of question.
And that's why we love you. Because you keep it 100. And thank you for coming and hanging out with us. You have definitely filled my tea cup. My tea cup runneth over with a good old Kandi Burruss Tucker tea. Thank you. I mean, what you got going on this weekend, though? Let's talk about you. You got
that
Speak On It, of course. And then you got, I don't even care. Let's just listen.
What I'm doing this weekend.
Okay. I'm trying to help her change it. She's so uncomfortable right now.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
She's so uncomfortable, y'all.
But I'm going to go to more positive things.
Please, let's go.
So this weekend, it's time to go back to school, guys. So my foundation, Kandi Cares, we're doing a back to school drive. Shout out to Gooder Foundation. We partnered together, as well as shout out to my girl Ebony at Nouveau. And Garden Trial Attorneys. We partnered up to make this happen. We're gonna help 500 families, give them all their school supplies. I put the link in my bio. I posted it a couple days ago. I hope you had signed up. Sometimes we do have extras. So yeah, some families do, still are able, even if you missed the cutoff for the registration. But I'm looking forward to meeting all the families and doing all that tomorrow in East Point.
So they can just pull up.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But no.
They still got to go online and register.
You have to register to benefit from the program. Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll
so
be
how
out
do they
there.
register again?
The link is in my bio on Instagram.
Okay, go to Instagram.
Then I'm also Bedroom Kandi. We having our big convention August,
which I'll be there.
Yes, the weekend of August 26th. We also have a open house meeting before the actual convention starts, the day before. That's free for people to learn all about the program, how they can make money with us. So I always tell people, like, if you really want to make money, we have people in our program that's making some real money. Yeah. So it's free to come through. And then once you join, honey, the weekend is amazing. Yes. Like, we have so many speakers. We have, like, so many things happening. And the kickoff party is going to be lit because it's our 10th in person.
I can't believe it's been 10
years that we've been doing our conventions, Bedroom Candy Consultant. So I'm super excited about that. And the other thing that I'm super excited about is Todd and I are producers on The Piano Lesson, which is a new Broadway show that's coming to Broadway September 19th, starring Samuel L. Jackson.
Wow.
What?
John David Washington, Danielle Brooks. Oh, when I tell you this show is going to be so amazing, I'm hoping everybody comes out, comes to New York. Make it a trip. Make it a trip this
I'm coming.
This year. You definitely got to come.
You know I'm coming.
It's going to be so good. I'm so excited. As well as, you can still catch me on The Shy.
Yeah.
You can, catch me on The Real Housewives of Atlanta every Sunday. I get 2 shows on Sunday nights. Don't y'all miss me this Sunday.
Listen.
And then watch me on my YouTube page. Please subscribe, Kandi Online. And and you can catch me on Amazon. I'm on there every other week on Amazon.
It's about time for me to come on there again.
I got 100 more jobs. I got more jobs
She does, which is why when we said if you hit the mega billion lottery, you were not going to quit any of your jobs. You were just going to be like, dear,
I would take 2 weeks off. 2 weeks off.
Just 2 weeks?
Not even.
I would go
crazy.
crazy.
Because by week 1, she's going to be saying, Todd, it's time for us to go.
Yeah, I would go crazy if I took off any longer than that. I would be like, stir crazy.
I'm so proud of you. And tell Samuel L. Jackson I said, what's up, shawty?
That's how you gonna say it?
No, when I get in front of him, I'll be like, hey, best friend.
Hey, best friend.
I love him. I think that's amazing, and I can't wait to see this play.
Please, I want everybody, please get your tickets now. Make it a whole trip. Like, y'all need to make it a trip.
It could be like a weekend, a couple's trip or a girl's trip, whatever. I stay for a good trip. All right, well, thank you, boo. Thank you for coming
having
with me.
Thanks for hanging out. All the people that's been on the live, too, thanks for hanging out with us today.
That's right. I don't think I've ever seen this many people on my live, and I ain't got but 245 people there. But to Kandi's 5,000 or so that she had this morning, amazing. And this consistently not dropped. Okay, anyway, everybody loves some Kandi. But thank you, boo.
Thanks for coming in, Kandi. We appreciate you.
Come back.
All right, 8:54 right now. Kandi Burruss Tucker in the studio. Make sure you check out this Sunday. It's on your TV screens, all right? Let's check on traffic on the People Station B103.
You missed Bravo.
Golly. I'm going to end up on somebody's blog today and not some good.
It is just your opinion.
Already on the blog.
She said nothing bad.
I wasn't trying to say anything bad, but that was like.
Connection.
No, you
y'all know I know everybody.
You said that perfectly. You said that perfectly.
She be so scared.
That was very respectful.
Okay, let's talk about Shy, because that is like one of my favorites.
Okay. She I don't care about
I don't
housewives
care about none of the other stuff. But let's talk about it. How is that for you?
I love the
Shy.
shot.
You gotta go there and take it?
Oh, yes, but it'd be cold.
Oh, yeah, I did take this season.
It's so cold. But I do love Chicago. I love being a part of the show, because it's like, I really get to show, my acting skills.
Mm-hmm. Which, I must point out the fact that, a lot of people get their roles nowadays. Me and Drew were just talking about this the other day. Sometimes people get cast in films or whatever because of their following, of how many people they have. But you really are good at it. You're a really great actress. You make the characters very believable.
Broadway.
Yeah, right. But I'm saying, but now the way things are moving, people be getting booked off of, she's got this many million followers.
But I'll credit the Shy for actually putting on people
who can really act. Yeah.
A lot of them, the youngest kid, or whatever, but the little boy on the show who the show was originally centered around, he had a whole Oscar when he came into the game. So I'm like, awkward. So.
You guys.
Oh, yeah, we got to take a picture.
Right here. Yep.
Well, guys. Thanks for, somebody said, can we talk about a la carte? If y'all, I should have told you, it's streaming on All Black Channel. I'm on that show, All Black Network. All Black Channel.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, it started in May. It's all the way, but it still streaming it, so maybe I should have told you. I didn't want to keep going and seem like I'm
that was very long. You want to stay from 9 o'clock hour?
Yeah, stay for the 9.
We got the superintendent at 9:30. I'm
You
like,
got
if you want to
Bravo
stay,
Kandi.
One more break.
I am Kandi vlogs.
Okay, I'll stay.
Yay!
I don't want to keep getting myself into trouble.
I'm not going to ask you nothing else nasty.
I'll be back.
Hey, y'all. Is y'all mad at me? Y'all mad at me? Did I do something wrong today?
Of course they're not mad at you.
It's probably already live.
But I'm saying, they said Shamia being messy.
It's live already.
Watch.
Y'all, it's journalism. I'm doing my job.
Watch. You know what's gonna happen?
We did just say goodbye though, but
How much I want to be somebody gonna be saying that is not true.
What's not
It's
true?
so true.
They're gonna
What's-
find the blog.
what's not true?
You know, and never mind. We'll talk about it later.
Already on.
But anyway, I mean, I think she handled it good. You know, I think it was a good interview. Nobody want to sit around and hear about lame shit. Like, people want to really know what's what. You can't say shit on the radio, but you can say it on the live.
Let's be clear. I am not at work.
See,
you are at work.
Kandi is so honest. Kandi, we love you. Like, you gotta. That's the thing. Like, you have. Everybody has an opinion. Now, whether or not you say it, that's one thing. But you are entitled to your opinion. Everybody got a word in them.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
Let them follow you to the picture moment.
Okay, come on. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They can follow you over here.
Oh, y'all, I have not had any sleep.
I just quit my
Let's
job.
see, last night I had to film. Earlier than that, what did I do yesterday? Oh, I had to film all day yesterday. Yeah.
you was filming yesterday all day?
I don't like this.
Yeah,
These pants made my
the night
stomach look
before
big.
that, I was in the
These
studio
pants
till
bubble
6
right here, y'all.
a.m.
This is not my stomach. This is just a bubble in the shorts. I'm not fat.
1, 2, 3.
I'll look at your picture on purpose.
1, 2, 3.
Come on, get in one.
Oh, that's
2 or 3
pretty.
or 4 or 5.
Can you take one of my phones too?
You look great.
You was right.
I mean, it don't matter. We can put you in the middle. You're the only guy.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I want
And
to
let's
look at
do
that.
this one.
Okay, yeah. And then see.
1, 2, 3. Got it.
Okay.
I need to get one.
What's she gonna see?
Give me the do it. Look, do one of me. Do one of me and Kandi the long way.
You know, I was gonna say if you can, I'm gonna give you my number and we can. So then I can. You know, this side. Yeah.
I don't care which side.
And then all the extra.
1, 2, 3.
What do you,
1, 2,
I'm waiting on him to
3.
hit me back.
either way, it's fine.
How you
Child, I have not been sleeping. I need a nap.
I'm looking for a new foundation.
And then I gotta film later.
Did you want to stay? Or you want to go?
You got film today?
You said what?
Don't
I got
forget
them
the I Am Kandi and the BravoCon is the same weekend.
But I heard BravoCon was sold out. Oh,
Can they still shop at the store even if
on,
the show was sold
BravoCon.
out?
I don't know.
You need to do me.
I don't know how it works because it's gonna be my first year going to BravoCon.
Because I think you can still come to the what I've seen pictures years ago. I think the store is like you just
Oh my goodness. Hey guys. Somebody said Shamia can sing. Yeah, Shamia can sing really good.
Aw, thanks guys.
Child, you gotta follow her on Instagram. She always gonna give you a
I do
good
be
concert.
You know what? And it's crazy because I don't be realizing I'm doing it sometimes. Like just in the moment.
She got this little face. She be once.
Or a woman and Megan James. Yeah, that's right. We don't want her to leave. We want her to stay. Oh, what do you think about Khalees? She already told y'all it's the business of it. She's thinking publishing and.
I didn't really say what I thought. I mean, I just feel like if in fact her song was sampled, she could benefit highly off of it because all she gotta do is, make them pay money because like her publishing company can go after them and they'll end up sometimes like when you don't. I saw. Ooh,
But see,
I
that's the
saved
thing.
it online.
That's what she was saying.
It's like a list of people like that I saw a post that showed like all these people who sampled songs that they didn't clear first. If you do not clear the song before you release it, it's like you have to pay way more publishing to that person than if you negotiated it before. Because a person can't just sample your record. If they sample your record, they still have to give you some type of percentage of that record, which makes a new copyright for you. So that's what, like, for me, like, say, for instance, Ed Sheeran's song or, like, Ariana Grande's song that, they sampled one of the songs I wrote for NSYNC. They took some of the lyrics from that. So, they hit us up before they released it, but they had to give me a percentage of that song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but other people who have taken percentages of songs, that they don't clear ahead of time, then they have to come back after the song release. Then be like, oh, okay, well, we see you use that, so this is how much we want.
So a lot of people were, well, she was saying that she was more so upset at like the Neptunes of Pharrell because she said he hasn't written anything on any of her albums. However, he's getting publishing for it.
Well, see, that's business 101. A lot of times when people sign you, they, you know, make you, well, not make you, but they have something in there saying they get part of your publishing. That's how, like, all these managers and
so even if you wrote it, it's kind of like
labels and production companies, when they sign these artists, they put in their deals that they get part of their publishing. That's a part of it. He probably at the time had it in the deal that he gave her, that if he signed her, he got a percentage of
and she didn't know. She knows that.
I mean, she probably, I don't know.
She probably didn't even know what she signed. You know, 'cause back in the day, you like just happy to get a damn opportunity.
But you gotta also remember, like, people always complain about what their deals are after they blow up. But you have to remember, when these people first signed you, you didn't have nothing, and you didn't have no hits.
Their money out. Yeah.
Your hits was not making no money until that person, you know, helps you get to where it was. So they contributed in a different way, and that was their contribution in getting the percentage that they all, you know, that they had you to sign away or whatever.
Do you feel like Beyonce owed her to at least tell her? She was saying how they hang in some of the same circles with some of the same people. She could have at least just called her or just told her that it was going to be on there. Nobody told her. You feel like they were wrong for just blindsiding her with it?
How you know that Beyonce know that was a sample from her song? Because we just listened to the song.
And it didn't sound nothing like it to me. Nothing like it.
Wayne didn't know. He was used to sample one.
I mean, you can get a track from, I mean, you know, if you get the track, the track jamming, you don't really know where it came from.
Yeah, true.
But everybody,
that's true.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like, you should know. Like,
people don't always.
But people be like, well, her team should have, you know, said something or done something, but.
I mean, at the end of the day, the business is going to get handled.
That's true.
Get your money, girl. That's all you can do, right?
Yeah, if she actually has writing credit on it.
Yeah, like, ooh, they sampled my song.
Right,
I didn't get paid.
The whole video. You know,
I better stream that new record. That's what she should have
dance and everything.
Because she gonna get paid.
And then have people start downloading my old song.
Right, because if she has a legit claim on the record, she can still get the money. She can still get the percentage. So,
yeah. Well,
I don't really know, because the question is, does she have publishing on the original song?
That's what I don't think she does, which is why nobody had to tell her anything. Which is why nobody felt the need to even involve her, because when you look on the credits, it's just got like Pharrell and some other people.
So you looked at the credits of her original song,
and it just has. I don't see her. I mean,
okay. Awesome.
Oh, so she didn't write it.
Bring you all back up. Okay.
People don't understand.
She's saying that she did, but they stole. Basically, said she was robbed. Okay.
So is she saying that she wrote it, or did she just sing it?
She said.
See, this is what people need to understand. That's a difference too.
Hey y'all, if Reggie drops this next song, just be aware y'all gonna be coming up in 2 minutes to talk about this.
Adios.
So you're gonna give bye boo.
Y'all go.
That's a difference too.
So you gonna get them the same knowledge that you get on air about publishing and all that.
It's a lot. Because if a person samples a record, right? The sample, they have to pay the label who owns the license for that record. They have to pay them a license fee for the sample, right? That's the label who owns the record. That's not the artist. And then they have to also pay the writers for the royalties of the actual song itself for the publishing. But so you don't get paid for a sample as an artist.
So let's talk about this right now. Within about 3 minutes of talk. What's the name of the song on the album? Energy.
You want me to do it, Gerard?
What are writers of that song? Does it say who the writers are? They produced it. As a producer, he is a writer. What is she talking about?
Out time is 9:10. Okay, 9:10.
9:06 right now on the People Station, B103, the ATL's #1 for hip hop and R&B, the Big Tig Morning Show. Big Tig returns on Monday along with Miss Pat. I am Gerard J, sitting in for Big Tig. Shamia Morton right here.
Hey, best friends. And I brought my friend, my baby mama, Kandi Burruss Tucker. Hey, girl.
She's holding me hostage. She won't let me leave.
And I was like, no, please stay. I don't get off till 10. We can't go eat breakfast until then.
Y'all crazy. So listen, with the release of Renaissance that came out 9 hours ago, the Beyonce new album, Khalees went public and she expressed some disdain, shall we say, with the fact that I guess there's a record called Energy on the album.
Right, it is.
In which there's a Kelly sample.
Okay.
Right. Khalees is upset.
Yeah, well, it samples her song called Get Along With You, which the Neptunes produced for her back in 99 on her debut album.
Yeah.
And she's upset because she feels like it's downright robbery. She says no one informed her of this sample, not even Beyonce, nobody from her team. She said she would have even been okay if someone just called and said, hey, we're doing this. But she says, but that's not the first time. And then she even kind of took a dig at Riri because somebody in the comments said, I feel like a lot of people have been like Khalees with the creativity and like even like Rihanna. And she says, oh, well, I'll say that for a later date. Girl, you sounded real mad.
So Kandi, as a major weight in the music industry for a very long time, you have the correct insight that people need to know about the schematics of how those sample situation actually works.
Got it. Okay, so mind you, I don't know her actual setup or I don't know if she was the actual writer on the song or if she was just the performer on the song. So we're just let's first look at it from a writer standpoint. If somebody samples your song and you were a writer, meaning that you wrote lyric, melody, or you actually did the music of the song, right? The track, right? So Pharrell, I'm sure he's a producer, so I'm sure he did the track, so that means that's how he's a writer on the song. That is still considered a writer. So I don't understand why she said he wasn't a writer. Right. Okay. So if you were one of those people that had a part of the publishing of the song and somebody samples it and they don't inform you, then you can still go back and make them pay you, and then you can get a bigger percentage because they did not negotiate coming to you first before they released it, right? But let's say you are an artist. You did not write the song. They do not have to inform you if they sample the song. So what happens is when they sample it, the person who owns the master, you know how people say, I got my master. Yeah. Whoever owns the master, which is a lot of times the record label, they are able to charge a fee, a license fee, or whatever they charge their fees for the sample. And then they still have to negotiate the publishing to the writers. So the writers always make money off of a song that is sampled later. And if they actually, because though it's different, if you replay it, you don't even have to pay for the sample. Right. You get what I'm saying? If you replay it. But if somebody likes, how some DJs actually take the actual record from the thing and sample it that way, then you have to pay a fee to the person who owns the master and the writers.
Well, I'll be honest.
Not the artist.
Okay.
So that's why people get a misunderstanding.
Right.
Yeah. So like when you hear Escape sampled on other people's record, unfortunately Escape don't get paid for that sample. It's dope to hear us on other people's songs, unless it's a song that we actually had writer's credit on.
Okay.
Gotcha. So I listen to both, and of course I'm a huge Beyonce fan, but I honestly didn't really get it. It didn't sound that much like it to me. I'm not saying that it's not a sample, because obviously that's not the argument here. But I, as an artist, I could have easily sang on that and not have known it came from Khalees.
Right. But and that's the other thing everybody wants to, blame Beyonce for not knowing. So that's what I'm saying. I don't really know the situation at hand. I don't know if Khalees was a writer on the song and nobody informed her. I can understand how she may be upset. But if she wasn't a writer and just the artist, And they may have already cleared that record because y'all said that didn't Pharrell produce the record?
Absolutely.
He may have already cleared the sample.
Good point,
I mean,
good
you know,
point.
as a writer on the song.
Beyonce been in the game. How long? I can't see her putting an album, a song on her album that has not been cleared. She ain't a rookie.
No, she's not a rookie. So yeah, I don't know. We need more details.
Right. Me too. Overall, though, what do you think about the Renaissance album so far?
So far, I didn't get to hear the whole thing, but so far I like it. And then my daughter Riley hit me up early. She said, it's good.
Yeah, I love it. Heated is my favorite song so far. And of course, Church Girl.
Look at these ladies right here.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I like this energy and emotion right there. Kandi Burruss Tucker joined us in the studio. Thank you for the inside knowledge, Kandi. We needed that.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, coming up, Dr. Morcease Beasley, who is a superintendent of Clayco Schools. He'll be joining us next on the People Station B103.
And now, let's go. Wasn't trying to rush y'all.
No, yeah.
I had to rush y'all. Wasn't trying to do it, but I had to. Everybody. All right, I'm about to run down and get them. Shamia, do me a favor.
Somebody said Kelly's isn't a writer on the original song. Okay, so I'm not sure the details if that's true or not, but if she's just an artist, then no, they wouldn't have had to call her because I'm sure she doesn't own the master. I'm sure the label probably owns the master. Y'all, this music business is tricky. Honey, I done been through it. I've had to get my bumps and bruises and learn from the hard life of the hard knocks.
Your intelligence. They're like, she's so smart.
I'm like, what I thought you
I done been there, done that. I've been sampled. I've been sampled when they called me ahead of time, and when they didn't call me, I had to go back and get them.
I was looking at some show the other day where one of your songs that you wrote was on it.
What?
I don't know. It's not the Ozarks. It's not.
Which one?
Is it Abbott? Was it Abbott? I don't know. There's something.
I have a lot of.
One of my
That's the
favorite
cool thing.
songs.
A lot of shows. That's how I make money off of my songs. So it'd be a lot of shows that I get releases all the time. You know, where people request license requests.
Okay,
So like when you watching a TV show and you hear like a song playing in the background, even if it's playing low, they have to pay a license for that.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's awesome.
Right.
So do
and
you
so
feel like film pays more money than actual streaming and like than actual like Apple Music and all that? Because with Apple you get paid per every time somebody listens, right?
Nah, you have to get a lot of streams to be making some money. It's like it's a ton of streams to make a check, right?
Gotcha.
But it's two different ways.
Come
so
over
like,
here.
what?
Now he's stuck, he can't leave it. Put two hands on his ass cause you need it. I be screaming like Mike when he beat it. Do it, do it.
So it's like with the movie situation, like I said, or TV, you can get, license fees, which some of them sometimes aren't that much. But if you got like a lot of songs and a lot of people doing it over time, it can add up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Y'all enjoyed our lives.
The other thing is, like when they have big movies and you have the, like, say for instance, you have the opening song to the movie. A lot of times that's a big license fee that comes with that song. The opening song or the other song that opens up the credits, like the first song that plays when the credits roll, those two songs normally get like the highest check off of the, license for the movie. Yeah. So, there's different ways. Different ways. What's up, y'all? What's going on? I see somebody saying legs, hips, body. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Somebody said with movies and TV, it's licensing unless the song has a soundtrack. Yeah, it is licensing unless the song has a soundtrack. But yeah, I was just explaining to them how the licensing can work. Yup. All right, guys. I feel like I've been on live for so long. I'm about to get off of here. Okay. So, have a wonderful day. It was great. Love you guys. Bye.